Hello everyone. We will continue to look at reasons for the outbreak of World War I in this video. So far, we have looked at 3 reasons for the outbreak of World War I, namely competition for colonies, the arms and naval race, and the system of alliances. For today's lesson, we will focus on nationalism and how it led to the outbreak of World War I. Before we look at nationalism, let's understand what nationalism means. To put it simplistically, nationalism is a desire by a group of people who share the same culture for independence. In particular, we will be looking at the ethnic minorities in Austria-Hungary. As mentioned in the first video, there were a significant number of ethnic minorities living in Austria-Hungary. These minorities, such as the Bosnians, did not have a shared identity with the rest of the people of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. They spoke a different language, had different customs and practices which made them feel alienated from the ruling house. On many occasions, the Bosnians had expressed a desire for independence, but this was rejected by the emperor time and again. However, the Bosnian desire for independence only grew. They wanted to be a part of independent Serbia. The nationalists in Serbia too desired Bosnia to unite with Serbia. They were determined that Austria-Hungary should leave Bosnia. Since Austria-Hungary was unwilling, the Serbian nationalists decided to take drastic action when they received news that the Archduke of Austria-Hungary was visiting Sarajevo to inspect the Austro-Hungarian troops there. 7 nationalist youths had fanned out along the streets to assassinate the Archduke. The first attempt failed when one of the youths threw the grenade under the wrong car. The Archduke and his wife were unharmed. Unfortunately, the Archduke did not escape the second attempt, which took place on the very day itself. He and his wife were shot on their way to the hospital to visit the injured in the first grenade attempt. Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia of having planned the murder and decided to use the opportunity to try and gain control of independent Serbia. To achieve its aim, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia. Russia, an ally of Serbia, entered the war to support Serbia. Germany, which was an ally of Austria-Hungary, declared war on Russia. In this way, both nationalism and the alliance system dragged countries into the war. Look at the slide to learn more about who the Central and Allied powers were. At the end of 1914, neither the Central powers nor the Allied powers had gained any victory. The use of trench warfare and weaponry made it difficult for any country to gain the upper hand and win the war. An interesting point to note was that in 1914, during Christmas time, there was an unofficial truce, but the commanders soon put a stop to this. Watch the Christmas Day truce video to find out more. Between 1914 and 1917, more countries entered the war. USA, which was not a part of Europe, entered the war as 7 of its merchant ships carrying passengers were shot down by the Germans. Japan, an Asian country, entered the war on the side of the Allied powers for prestige and to obtain other gains. The war dragged for 4 long years, claiming the lives of more than 9 million soldiers. We will cover the impact of war and the end of World War I in class. Thank you for your attention.